Hello, season's greetings. Merry Christmas, soon. It's December 20th, and it's been a long time. I haven't seen you for a few weeks. And I wanted to come on with a beautiful message of hope. There's something that I posted on Facebook recently, and a lot of people enjoyed it by the reaction to it. And it really is a time to share hope with one another. I feel hope. It's going to be a small Christmas, but we've got what we need. And we're being creative in the ways that will give love to our loved ones. And I know that's not for everyone. There's many people who don't have that blessing right now. And I think it's a really important time just to connect with people you love, whether that's through a phone call to hear their voice or a FaceTime, and to really be with your feelings, because it's crappy, right? So sit with that. Don't stuff it down. Don't eat it. Don't smoke it. You know, just, I mean, of course you can do all those things. It's Christmas holidays. You got to have some fun. But what I mean is just to feel it and be with it when you have negative feelings, that you're frustrated or angry or depressed or, you know, not feeling hopeful. It's okay to feel like that and to just sit with it and release it. And what I want to read to you is really beautiful. I hope it will give you some hope. I've never been one to push religion. I'm not religious. I'm just spiritual, kind of in a yoga girl way. And, you know, for a long time, when I was younger, you know, I would have been raised Catholic, but mom and dad had a falling out of the church, and I would go to Sunday school and I enjoyed it. But over the years, I drifted from that. A lot of people did. And in the last few years, as I started to really feel supported by a higher power, I would refer to it as source, universe, angels, heaven, you know, a higher power, where it's finally on my path now. I'm really comfortable saying God and Jesus. There's nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't mean that you have rules to aspire to. Just be a good human, be kind. God, to me, is being mindful and present and aware. Like my husband, he's atheist, right? He sort of believes maybe there's something energetic going on, but that's about all he'll really lean into or admit to. But when I look at the man he is, with integrity and just kind, and put out that great energy and being aware, that's what it is. And it's finding your truth, knowing who you are, and knowing that really deep core truth that you can get to from just stillness, being alone with your own company, loving yourself, so you don't have to worry about what others think of you or their approval, even when you're doing crazy things like I have been lately. I'm sure you've seen some of my posts, but I love our country and I won't step down. So, okay, tomorrow night on our winter solstice, this is happening. I know some have seen the post about the Christmas star appearing this year on December 21st. I couldn't help but take a deeper look at how amazing that this occurrence would be happening in the year 2020. In the year when Jesus was born, there was violence, chaos, political and social unrest. It was dark. The Magi, see, I butcher my words, found him by way of the star, which was the meeting of three stars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Mars. They followed the star until it rested on where he was, and they began to worship him. In a time where it is dark, light was brought into our world. Jesus stepped into the chaos and brought peace. Ooh, it's getting windy now. Fast forward to this year, 2020. It's a time of violence, chaos, political, and social unrest. It is dark. Winter solstice, December 21st, being a time where the day is the shortest and the night is the longest. It's literally the darkest day and is the beginning of what would say the cold, dark winter season. But on the darkest day this year, Jupiter and Saturn meet, giving us the Christmas star. How fitting that in the moment of time during the Christmas season that we get to see this beautiful reminder that even in the darkest of times, light will and has stepped in our chaos. He's there. In our darkest time, he is there. He brings light and makes all things new. So as you look out on December 21st for the Christmas star, maybe be reminded of his power and his light that he brings for all of mankind. He is perfect at stepping into chaos and bringing it into peace. copied from a friend, you may do the same. Meaning I didn't write that. Isn't that beautiful though? It's just something that I saw and posted on Facebook. So yeah, I think that's pretty amazing. Tomorrow night, a few friends and I are going to get together somewhere down by the farm. We're just going to look up at that and enjoy that energy and send out beautiful love and positivity to the world. And that's what we need. It's like a bunch of beams just, you know, going up to heaven when we're all positive and sending light. By the way, I don't usually wear hats, but I got this new hat. I love it. See, I got my hair done yesterday, but I never wear hats and I just wanted to. And it's really windy, as you can see. So hey, I just want to tell you a quick story or two about my birthday. It's on Tuesday. I'm going to be 54. Oh my God. But hey, I feel great. This is probably the best I've ever felt in my life. My birthday is December 22nd, 3 days before Christmas. It's also the day after winter solstice. So it all starts to lighten up with me. Yay. I'm sure that's how my family felt when I came along. That was a big surprise. So at Christmas, I was in grade 3 and Mom she rarely left the house. And there was just this instance where she had, and her and Dad were out for about 20 minutes and it gave Fred and I just enough time to pry open the Sears order box that was sitting by the door full of our Christmas presents that Mom had ordered. Yeah, she'd always order from Sears. So as we're quickly going through the box, just looking at the stuff on top, I saw "Don't cook your goose." It was like this game where you dunk things in and hang on to the goose and pull him out before he gets cooked. I told this story before. Shoot, deja vu. Oh, well, you're hearing it again. And so as I quickly put it away and went, cool, I really wanted that game. On Christmas Day, my dad would always play Santa. So he'd sit on a little stool with his glasses and he'd hold each parcel and call over, "Katie, from Santa." And he hands me my present to Katie from Santa and I rip it open. And I look, and it's "Don't cook your goose." Oops. Now I knew that Santa wasn't real. I was so mad at myself, but it was kind of time to know anyway, I guess. And then, funny, I'm trying to think now. It must have been the 23rd, because on the 22nd, it was my birthday. That's right, I remember this now. And I remember I was out playing or something, and I'd come home from my friends, and I walked in the door, and I kind of whined. I walked in the door and immediately looked and didn't see a big Sears order box. So I was really worried that we wouldn't have a good Christmas because this order hadn't arrived. And I yelled, "Mom, didn't the Sears order box come yet?" And all of a sudden I hear this great big surprise. And there's all my best friends, all the kids from the neighborhood. Robin Mitten, Marla Sawicki, Janice McKee, Lisa Hedberg. Who else was there? I'm sure there was someone else. I can't think now. Debbie Cox. And so it was amazing. I'd never had a birthday party before. Our house just, from the time I was in kindergarten, a lot had been going on in our house, violence and mental illness and chaos. So this was my one and only real birthday party that involved more than just our family sitting at the table with your favorite meal that you requested. Mine was usually fried chicken and French fries. Mom would take the chicken breast and dip it in egg and roll it in crumbs, which we'd all crush up with the rolling pin, and then fry it. And then she'd make all the homemade fries and pull out the crumbs, and we put the crumbs all over the fries. Yeah, it was insane. Or her meatballs, that was good too. And so but I always know that my mom and dad would say to me, especially my mom, "Kate, we didn't have tons, but we always tried to make sure that you kids had an awesome Christmas and awesome birthday." And they did. And, I still see our generations years later doing the same. We work, and just want to make other people happy and be generous. And that's what the season's all about. So whatever you're doing, I just hope you're warm and cozy and loved, and you're happy and hopeful. Don't give up hope. Flip that thought. Stay with it. Stay with the stuff when it's tough, and look beyond it and have hope. We live in a beautiful world. There's a lot of great people in this world. So we'll see you next year, unless I get a chance to squeeze in another story before then, but it's been really busy, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay? Mwah. Take care. Happy holidays.